MJD, by the way, you've aged really well. I just want to point that out. You look good on the sidelines and on TV as well. Top 5 time for you, my friend. All right, top 5 running backs entering this season. Who do you got?
Well, Mike, let me say something. There's haters always around. You saw my teammate told me I didn't get in, but then when I got in, there was love. So we know this list is going to make some people upset, make some happy. Starting at number 5, Josh Jacobs, the Las Vegas Raiders. Look, he's the reigning champ, right? Look at this, 1,653 yards, balled for him, led him rushing down, running in games. If they'd have leaned on him more, I felt like they would have had a better season. They got away from him late in the year. They really didn't throw the ball to him as much as I thought they would. Hopefully they get back to that. Josh Jacobs doing his thing. Number 4, maybe the most versatile back in the National Football League.
Yeah.
He had 20 touchdowns last year. Led his team, he had 100 receptions. He's done it all. When everyone got hurt, he was still there, and they didn't want to pay him. It's craziness. Let's go back. Number 5, they don't want to pay him either. All we do is produce, and they don't want to pay us, yet we keep winning games for him. Austin Ekeler's done a phenomenal job doing more than most at this one. Number 3, let's go ahead and kick to number 3. It's Nick Chubb. Now, Nick Chubb just only averages 5.6 yards a carry. Nick Chubb, all he does is just score touchdowns and rush for 100 yards a game. Nick Chubb, all he does is just break tackles and run down sidelines and run away from people. Stiffs arm Khalil Mack. Nick Chubb, all he does is continue to be productive year after year after year. It's not pretty. It's not exciting. But when you look up at the end of the day, he's always in the top 3 to 5 of rushing, if not number 1. Week after week, he gives you 100-plus yards. And he's been the reason that the Browns have been in the thick of it in the AFC North when they were. All right, now let's get to number 2. They call him the king for a reason, because not many look like him. Not many play like him either. Derrick Henry, 6'3", 250 pounds, 4'5", 40, all that's good. But look, people get out the way when they're running at him. And let's be honest, the Tennessee Titans without Derrick Henry wouldn't have any of the success they've had over the last couple of years. As we saw that down this stretch when he got a little banged up, they went to kind of let him rest a little bit. But this guy here can also run routes out of the backfield. He can be a very explosive player for them. I'm so happy. Let's go ahead and go to number 1, because I don't want to see the Jaguars highlight as I'm speaking it. Number 1 is Christian McCaffrey. And I have an XO for Christian McCaffrey to show you how versatile he is. So this is a simple run play. Great design by Kyle Shanahan. Look at this. We have a seal by the 2 Niners. You have your tight end pulling up, your receiver doing a great job of push cracking on the safety. It worked out well. Look at the space they give this man. He can run in between the tackles, do all those things. And then here goes the speed, the vision and the speed of McCaffrey. Now that's Tariq Woolen running him down. If it was anybody else, he would have scored. So that's neither here nor there. Now we can line him up in the slot. Reminds me of young MJD. To put me in the slot, right? Throw you a little quick screen. Hey, we put Debo in the backfield, give you a little sugar, a little something to think about, getting him the ball quickly. Guess what? MJD did this too. Put him out at wide receiver, run a slant and go. Nice and easy on the corner. The corner loses him. Easy back shoulder catch. And then here again, I love this route because this is what the kids love to run. A stutter comeback. Sail the stutter like you're going, come back, catch the ball. Okay, Peyton Manning said this. Mike, let's go to our 2-shot, please, because I need to see your face. Peyton Manning said that quarterback was the hardest position on the field. Now, yes, they got to know a lot. I'm not saying they don't. But there's no quarterback out there doing what Christian McCaffrey's doing, running in between the tackles, playing the slot receiver, playing outside, and running a stutter comeback. Don't give me that. No. I don't want to hear it. There goes my top 5, man.
I'm with you, by the way. Great list. A couple things. You referred to yourself in the 3rd person, which I love, and you asked to see me, which you might be the only person ever in my entire life who used those words. So I appreciate that. Here's a recap. Your top 5. I did notice no Saquon Barkley on the list. Just throwing that out.
He'll get in there. He'll get in there. You know, and I tell the people, don't argue with me. Argue with your kids. You know what I'm saying? We're good. This is a great list.
Argue with your kids. I like that. Hey, you're also a social media influencer. Can you just break this down for me? We got some standings here.
Yeah, first and foremost, I love to give a shout out to OCU Manure, who started a flag league in Africa. You see that yellow team? They're called the Trumpets, the Yellow Trumpets. It's the flower. It's the national flower of Nigeria. And they're in first place. And that's the team that I run. And I'm so happy for my guys. I got to write them a video because they've been working hard. We had a stumble a couple weeks ago. We were able to bounce back this week with a dominating performance. We score points. We're the greatest show on turf in Africa. Make sure you guys check us out. That's how it goes down. We're excited to see how this season keeps going.
Greatest show on turf. Pause. In Africa, but I like it. It's one of your squads. We will definitely take it. Hey, we just showed everyone your top 5